right, guys. That time again, guys. Welcome into the 4th episode of the Budget Entrepreneur, where we are going to talk about sacrifices and the reality of it. Okay? So, you have this idea, you've researched your market, and now it's time to get to work. Okay? So, it's time to execute. Know this, that a good plan is nothing with poor execution. Okay? Remember that. So you're going to have to set aside a lot of time. Not only a lot of time, but a lot of time and a lot of money. So I want you to do this. I want you to sit back and try and add up all the things that this whole business endeavor or idea is going to cost you. Now think about everything. Think about if you need parts to build your product, I want you to think about the material that you're going to buy and how much that's going to cost. You need to look into it. Maybe it's building a jerry-rig product from Home Depot and you go and get all these different parts and nuts and bolts and wood or whatever. Add that up. See what that costs. Maybe it's marketing materials. So you need business cards. You're going to need flyers. You're going to need maybe some stickers or hats or t-shirts to promote it, right? Starting out. Maybe you need advertising, right? A little bit of advertising. Obviously, you're going to have a very minimal budget, but having stuff on, social media pages and different Instagram or Facebook ads, Google advertisements. Maybe you're doing some guerrilla marketing, giving away wristbands at events or trade shows. Still going to cost you money. Very minimal, but again, that's advertising. So I want you to add up everything that you think will, be a part of your business and cost you money. And I want you to take that total estimate and I want you to triple it. Okay? And here's why. You are going to run into problems that are going to cost you a lot of money. You are going to make mistakes that's going to set you way back. So you need to take that budget or that estimate that you come up with and you need to triple it. Okay? That's the money that you need to save and that you need to have ready to really pursue this endeavor. Now, it's not going to be easy, okay? It is not going to be easy. Because all of us have a full-time job, and there's things that we need to pay for, right? There's bills that we need to pay. We need to have necessities. We need to keep the roof over our head. We need to keep food on the table. We need to keep the transportation that gets us around town, whether that be a car or some type of vehicle or even just public transportation on a train or bus. We need those are things that we need, right? So how can you create more money for yourself while you're trying to pursue this endeavor to also create you more money in the end, right? How do you do that? Well, one thing I did was at the time, I couldn't see how I could create more money in the full-time sales position job that I was doing. So what I decided to do is I said, hey, I know I need to save, this $15,000 to $20,000 or so, and how am I going to do that? The only way I thought of was I was like, you know what? I'll just cut some things out. Maybe I'll cut out what are some things that I spend a lot of money on a year? Well, again, you can't cut out food. You need to keep the necessities, right? What are things that I don't need? One thing that came to my mind right away was something that every 24-year-old buys. You know what it is? Alcohol. Yes, booze, okay? I looked at it and I said, man, I kind of spend a decent amount of money on alcohol. If I just cut that out for an entire year, I could save a lot of money. Now, I thought I was crazy, and so did my friends when I told them at 24 years old that I wasn't going to be drinking for this whole year, or the whole year, right? Well, I did it, okay? Anyways, and here's what I thought of. I looked at the bigger picture saying, hey, look, I'm not going to drink for a year. Yeah, I get it. It's kind of crazy, kind of whack, whatever. Didn't mean I didn't go out. I still went out and had a good time. I just didn't spend the money on the alcohol. Because if you go out one night a week on your Friday night or even your Saturday night and you extend that to 2 nights a week now, easily you're going to spend $150 from this alcohol because $8, $10, $15 a drink, right? You're going into these bars and clubs. Not only that, but maybe you're buying food before and then after the late night to stock up or fuel your body. That's easily $150 a week. So you add that up over the course of a year, I saved around $8,000. Yes, $8,000 just from cutting out alcohol, okay? And I'm not saying you need to go cut out alcohol. Believe me, I like it. I have a good time with it. No problem at all with it. But maybe you're cutting out you got to kick these habits. Maybe you're cutting out coffee, an everyday coffee habit. That's something I don't know that I'll ever be able to do, but maybe you can do it. Maybe that's you and something that you can do. Maybe you're cutting out eating out. Okay, so you need to do more meal preps and kind of prepare yourself for the week and not spend money, jumping around paying, for the convenience. Again, something that I can cut out myself right now. But maybe it's consolidating, or maybe it's moving in with a roommate. So you move out of your 1-bedroom apartment or your studio place, wherever you're at, and you move in with a roommate, or you have someone move in with you to cut down the cost of living, right? those are options. Those are all sacrifices, okay? They're not going to be easy. You're not going to really want to do them, but hey, maybe you make that sacrifice for just a year, and maybe you save $8, $10, $15,000 doing it. Add it up over the long term of a year, and look at what you can do. You can really build a significant savings towards it, okay? So you need to, again, another thing you need to do, another sacrifice you need to make is you need to set time aside for this. You need to say no, okay? You need to get used to saying no. And what I mean by that, as I do this parentheses like that, because you need to, really, you're saying yes to the bigger thing. So you need to say no to the, concert that you're going to go to or that your friend wants you to go to. You're going to say no to that ski trip that all your friends want you to go on. And maybe sometimes you need to say no to the casual, hey, let's go out and get a drink for so-and-so's birthday or so-and-so's promotion. You just got to say, you just got to say no. And I keep doing this because you're really not saying no. You're just saying yes to the bigger things, the bigger objectives that you have and that you want to achieve. And I got that from my friend Stephen Covey, who is the author of that book, 7 Habits of Highly Effective People, that I gave away last week. He says you just got to say, you're not saying no to people and rejecting them. What you're doing is you're just telling them you're saying yes to the bigger things and bigger objectives in your life that you want to overcome and you want to hit. Right? That's what he's saying. So it's kind of just changing your mindset and your perception on how you handle situations and tell people no. Again, you're saying yes to the bigger thing. Just remember that. So, all right, guys, that's unfortunately that's all the time I have for today. Again, trying to keep these short, a lot shorter. Donations, guys. If you found any piece of value at all at any time in this video, please donate $1 to the Budget Entrepreneur. My Venmo is Ozzy-Nunez. That's it. Just Ozzy-Nunez. Hey, exciting announcement. We are up to $3. So $3 in donated money. Stoked. I'll take it one step at a time. Next week, hopefully, we're at 6. We keep doubling that every single week. Okay? So another thing is, the book giveaway. Got to announce the book winner here. The book winner of last week of the Strengths Finder 2.0 is Miss Stephanie Silva. Thank you for participating. We appreciate it. Send me a direct message with your address. We'll get that out to you. I'll get that out to you. I keep saying we. But hey, book giveaway for this week is The Power of Who by Bob Beaudine. This book is awesome. This book is powerful because it talks about your network and all the people around you and how you can utilize them for different things. Maybe you know someone that knows a lawyer. You know someone that knows a manufacturer. You know someone that knows a patent attorney. All these things. It's utilizing your network and the power of who. Okay? So please, the way you enter that contest or the giveaway is just subscribe or like this video, subscribe to the YouTube channel, tag 3 friends on Instagram or Facebook, send them an email. If you have any books that you want to donate for me to give away, please feel free to send me an email, send them to my address. I'll take them and gladly donate them back to people because eventually I'm going to run out of stuff sooner or later. By sooner, I mean a lot sooner than later. I'm going to run out of some books, okay? Next week, we're going to be talking about prototyping and beta testing. All right, so prototyping and beta testing is on the list for next week. Hey, thank you guys for watching. Go out, chase your dreams, be open-minded, ask questions, follow us on Instagram, Facebook. Thank you guys so much. You guys have a great week.